too many excuses to go do donuts.
Ken, you're breaking my heart. I don't want to see this thing go.
It's going for a good cause though. A lot happening in the world this year, and I would like to do something to benefit people out there helping the world. So we're donating all the proceeds from this going to auction at Barrett-Jackson to Team Rubicon. Team Rubicon is out there helping in situations around the world where they have emergencies and they need people to come in and help out. I feel like that's a great place for us to benefit from a great charity auction like this through Barrett-Jackson. So this car is Ford Focus RSRX, starred in Gymkhana NINE. Which is the livery you've seen it here, which is based off that, which is an original piece by the graffiti artist Philippe Pantone. He painted that for us. We adapted that to the livery, launched and raced in this livery in 2016, and then I obviously did Gymkhana NINE in this livery also. So that video, like our concept was to go back to like the simpleness of Gymkhana 1. It wasn't a big city like San Francisco or Dubai. It was a real simple setting, but with cool situations built into it. And we tried to do that video in Sydney, Australia, and they turned us down or just made it too difficult for us to do what we want to do. So we ended up in Buffalo, New York, and we found a lot of very, very cool situations there. Brian Scotto of the Hoonigans went there, did a lot of scouting. We found a train track where I could drift jump, but in front of a moving train. We found a very cool spot on a dock where I could slide right to the edge of the dock. Donuts around a hanging raptor that's hanging below a giant helicopter. And the end where the bridge is like lifting me up in the air and I'm doing donuts. That brings back some good memories. Very special car, very special livery, being auctioned for a great charity. One thing though, since I'm never going to get to drive this car again, I would really like to do a few donuts in it before we send it off. We're going to go down to the Utah Motorsports campus, rip some nice donuts in it before we put it in the truck to send it off to Barrett-Jackson.
I like that, a send-off before the send-off.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need too many excuses to go do donuts, but this is a really good excuse. I never get to drive this car again. Well, unless the buyer, needs a demonstration of it somewhere, and wants to learn how to drive it, because I'll definitely do that. So, this car at auction at Barrett-Jackson, it is very expensive. And there is going to be a small group of buyers that are possible that would take this sort of car. But we do have another option. I'm very stoked to work with Omaze, and they've sent out a car that we're going to be a part of helping go out to a lucky winner. So let's go check that out.
You don't happen to mean this like blaring red 2005 Ford GT.
That doesn't really match the rest of the stuff that's in my shop that's usually flat black or has some crazy graphics on it.
Yeah, but this thing is crazy just sitting here. The Ford GT. Look how sexy the lines on this are. You got a 550 horsepower supercharged V8, a 6-speed transmission with 3 pedals.
And there's only 1,500 miles on it.
That's it?
Yeah, 2005, 1,500 miles. Low mileage. I mean, one of the ride details that I like besides everything else you've already mentioned. It's just those amazing seats. All carbon fiber, the air holes, you know, inspired off the original GT. Just beautiful. This is part of a program that I'm helping promote. The charity that this is going to is the Peterson Museum. And you can be a part of it at omaze.com/Kimblock. Plus, they cover the taxes and shipping. Man, these people are good. And by the way, not only do you get all that, like they've included this briefcase, right? So I'm pretty impressed. Oh wait, I already opened it. I was supposed to get the big reveal. Ready? Big reveal! 20 grand. So, let's make it happen. Do it. Go enter for your chance to win.
Well, Ken, you know what I'm waiting for? Is a big old fat smoky burnout in this thing.
Yeah, are you trying to scumbag me?
Yes, yes I am.
Since this isn't mine, and they said I couldn't go over 50 miles, so the little requirement was I got to drive it, but I can't go over 50 miles of driving, which is fine, because I just want to do a burnout, that's all. And I don't think we'll exceed 50 miles in this burnout. Sorry in advance, Omaze, for the tires, but it's got to be done.
Oh yeah!
All right, we are now at UMC. That burnout with that Ford GT was actually really fun. Keep thinking about that. But we're at UMC now to do some donuts with the Ford Focus RS-RX. But before I do that, let's go into a few details. If you were the buyer, this is what you would get. So the car itself is a race car designed by Ford Performance and built by M Sport in England. It is a 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, putting out roughly 650 horsepower, 0 to 60 in roughly 2 seconds, depending on the condition, maybe slightly less, maybe slightly more. 4-cylinder engine is connected to a Sedeb gearbox with a front and rear diff. There is no center diff in this car. As you can see, very nice big wide body here. Lots of composite panels and carbon fiber. Very light. Obviously you can see the Fleet Pantone livery. Open up the door here. We grab the steering wheel. This is actually my favorite steering wheel of any of my race cars. Obviously you can adjust everything from the ALS system to what page you're on the monitors, the wipers, radio, talk to engineers, launch button.
Can we get to this one right here?
That one's just a joke. We had too many buttons.
No.
It also is paddle, but instead of a paddle shift, which isn't allowed in rallycross, these are set up for windshield wipers so that you're able to control the windshield wipers very simply while you drive. Also, you can see in here there's also a sequential gearbox, it's a 6-speed, and a very nice handbrake, big handbrake here with a Hoonigan sleeve on there for grip. And on top, the red button, that's for the launch. Intakes here on the side. It's a big air intake for the radiators that are in the back. All the aero and everything on this designed by Ford Performance, and it all works quite well. And because this is set up in its Gymkhana NINE livery, this features some very nice Toyo Proxys R888R, and it's on a set of 1552 Turbo Max, which was my signature wheel on that brand. Lots of very nice carbon fiber details on this. And a little mailbox window here, you get hot driving around town. There's your air conditioning, built in.
No extra charge.
Yeah, we're not charging you extra for that. So can I go drive now?
Yes, you may.
Are you gonna get in the car with me? A little commentary from inside?
Ken.
Oh yeah.
Ken, can I just point?
We'll duct tape you. We'll use duct tape and zip ties. Look, there's no shit handle right there.
Ken, you know I already hate riding shotgun. Now you're gonna take the seat away?
All right, well, never mind. You don't get a ride.
That thing is cooking, baby. This car, party machine. And this thing boogies.
Well done.
It's great. It's so smooth.
Any more donuts?
I mean, if you want to do more donuts.
Let's do one more just on the back end.
Okay. Oh man, that brings back good memories, Ken. Thank you.
No, that's my final donuts in the Focus. That was nice. Good weather, good surface, a couple good friends to go around.
Well done, sir.
Right, good times. So, for those of you who would like to purchase a fine automobile like this and have the means, please go to Barrett-Jackson and check this out when we go for auction in October. If you don't have quite the means for this and you want to help a good cause, go to omaze.com/KenBlock. Thank you.